Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry it's been such a long time. I'm sorry for the glare on my glasses. That's really hard to get rid of. I'm just going to give you a very quick update on me. I don't even know how long it's been now since I last made a video. Probably 4 years, I think. I don't know. But I just want to update you all. Last year I went on Clomid. And actually I think it was 2015, December 2015, the doctor put me back on Clomid. It was a different doctor. 150 milligrams, and then I think 5 milligrams of dexamethasone, but that wasn't until May of 2016. And the dexamethasone is a steroid. So he thought that would help, and I'd never heard of that before. So I started taking those. The dexamethasone, the Clomid doesn't really give me that bad of symptoms. The dexamethasone would make my heart race, but for about 15 to 20 minutes after taking it, and then I was fine. So I took that. He said he would let me have the Clomid, let me take it until July, and then if I wasn't pregnant by July, then we would have to go to a special fertility doctor. So it was June, I think, and I took my Clomid. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all of it. I took my Clomid and then had my cycle, and then July came, and I took my Clomid and my dexamethasone, and I'm trying to remember, was it, I think one of them I had really light spotting. That might have been June. Or the beginning of July. I think that was the beginning of the July. Well, I took my Clomid. I'm just going to say I took my meds. Took my meds, and they did the blood test, and it claimed that I hadn't ovulated. So August came. I didn't get my cycle back. So I thought, oh, well, crap. I'm going to have to take the progesterone again. And so I went ahead and just took, I think I spotted again. No. Lord, see, this is hard for me to remember. It was a whirlwind. I was helping my brother-in-law and sister-in-law move. I felt really tired. That was the end of August. I tested September 3rd, and I'll tell you, I didn't think I was pregnant. Like I said, December of 2015 was when I started the Clomid, and nothing had come from it. So I did have a faint positive in April of 2016, but it was only on a cheapie test, so we got one of the more expensive tests, and it was just white. So I don't think that was anything. But so September 3rd I tested, and I about died when it popped up immediately. It wasn't even, I'm sitting there counting to 20, and I didn't even get to 15 before it popped up dark. So I'm sitting there shaking and crying, trying to figure out how I'm going to tell my husband, because I would like to surprise him. You know, it'd been 7 years. 7 years trying for another child. And I'm in shock, complete shock. And I just told myself, I've got to go and tell him, because he's going to notice I've been crying. He's going to know something's up. And so I just went in and showed him the test. And of course, you know, crying and all that. I wanted to get it on video, and I didn't. But, so we went to our first appointment, and everything was good. And they thought I was, I think, about 8 weeks along, 8 to 10 weeks along. Well, we went in for the sonogram, and that showed me at 13 weeks. I was supposed to be about 9, 10 weeks, and it showed me at 13. So that was great, because that got me out of the first trimester, and that was nice, you know, chances of miscarriage go down. So that was a big weight off my shoulders. Baby was doing great. I had ended up taking Clomid and dexamethasone while I was pregnant, and so I was worried. They told me that it was no big deal, you know, it wouldn't hurt anything, but that's pretty powerful medicine, and I was worried, but everything was fine. Whole pregnancy went great. The only thing was that I have a cyst, some sort of cyst on my left ovary. I don't know if it's there anymore or not. They wanted to take it out, but I was like, no, I'm not doing surgery. I was 20 weeks pregnant and they wanted to do surgery. I'm like, no, because there was a chance I could go into preterm labor. I'm like, no, I'm not risking that. And so I asked my doctor, I said, would it be a big deal just to leave it? And he goes, no, a lot of women live with this stuff and they never even know it, and they live happy lives. So if it ever starts to bother me, I will go get it taken out. It never hurts. So let's see, I went to 40 weeks. I was going to be induced, but it was actually the day I was going to be induced that I started having labor pains that morning. The doctor thought he was going to be a really big baby, but the final sonogram showed him at like 8 pounds the week before he was born. Of course, you know, that, I guess, a pound either way. I'll have to hurry, I'm running out of time on my phone. But, so he was born, April 6th. They broke my water at, noon, April 6th. I went in at 7 o'clock that morning and had a little bit of labor pains, but they were not hard contractions. I was only dilated to a 4. I had been dilated to a 4 for like 2 weeks. And so that, I don't know if you count that labor or not. Hard labor, I was in hard labor where I could barely talk. I couldn't walk hardly after they broke my water at noon. And he was born at 2:55 in the afternoon. He came very quickly. I went from dilated to an 8 to a 10 in 7 minutes. It was fast. It was a whirlwind labor. It was a lot more painful than the first labor, which I didn't think was capable of happening. But I drank a lot of red raspberry leaf tea this time, and so I was hoping it would take the pain away. I think it did the opposite. I think it made everything work stronger and made the pain worse, but he came very fast. Doctor almost didn't catch him because he came so fast. He just flew out. But yeah, he was born 10 pounds, 6 3/4 ounces. He had a 15.5-inch head, and he was 21 inches long. He was happy and healthy. He's still happy and healthy. For the first 2 months, I think he had colic, even though he was breastfed. So I started taking probiotics because I breastfeed him, and he's been better ever since. So 6 months old, and he's about 24 pounds. He wears 18 to 24-month clothes, and he is healthy and happy. So I just wanted to update you guys, give y'all some hope. God is a miracle worker, and he amazes me every day. So that's the end of my story for right now. If I make another video sometime, I'll try. So I hope everyone is doing well, and thanks for subscribing and watching my videos. Bye.